kiocha Mwende Saba TV.
This is Mwende Saba TV.
Kuna voice cia muntu ja George Natembea othe kumara antesha Trans Nzoia aka raise voice yo mbere president kurarira kuthomera na mbira lakini finally ukona nejete asairo ukona kirindi kuthomera ku thomera akakuirwa mbuku ukumumeka ahiro.
It told me is because Anto utipo batikumenya actually. You see, this assumption that Anto batikumenya baba kwa abduct na bakurana is a lie. People know. Now, I think it is in some book, Temperature in the City.
Yes.
Rather, my from 4. A good politician is the one who tells people what they already know.
Yes.
And that's what Natembea did.
Yes.
He told them what they already knew. Even though now he has improved himself, he can even declare he wants to run for president. Everybody now in Kenya knows him.
Tatambereithia tiri Prof kwa baba kuga one of the reason why Muturi akogeria kuma thirikari-ini kiama kio kia DP ija akariginjia kwenda gukijukia kithondeka then bangi bakauga riginji ari barabara ene kwenda gutumira Muturi ja muntu uria akauma no enja no ntongo mwene maybe factors imono imurigeria kwithira atirunga akenda kwenda Muturi au maruka no maybe abakombaina muntu ya George Natembea no karaja ka kinya kampu riginji yambiritie kumuchangamkira kana kuoma ikimukaribisha. Is that possible?
Everything is possible in this front. There are several Kenyans right now. You need to look at the new ones. Somebody Natembea because he has not been a part of anything here.
Yes.
And then the other person, even this Umutata guy. Also, Matiang. Now, the combinations will all be possible and they will be clear by next year. So that theory may end up to be the truth also because you don't know.
Yes.
But I don't really think that Muturi has come out of this thing because of a pre-planned. There is nothing here which was pre-planned. Muturi came out of that barrio of this Rafiki Kiraitu
Kivuti, yes.
During that barrio.
Yes.
He realized the treatment the president received the other time was not a one-time incident.
Don't forget about my speech, president. Yes.
And I go is not one time. He had no choice there but to condemn the abduction.
Yes.
Once he condemned the abduction in Nara, now the president started losing faith also with this guy. Because he should have defended it and look stupid.
Yes.
He didn't. Yes. Because you know the president. The president doesn't think if you defend it, you will look stupid. Yes. I think he doesn't think like that. Because somehow he is shielded from what is really happening. Okay?
Yes.
Because also he has surrounded himself with the people who I think they don't like him. I think they want to bring him down. Because when you want to bring your president down, you mislead him.
Yes.
You don't tell your president the truth, because your objective is to bring it down.
Yes.
Now, because he is surrounded, as to come Muturi, I go condemn abductions. I think he must have gone him or something. I'm there. No, I'm going to defend me.
Yes.
Trigari. And the time now to below this thing. That's what I suspect. I don't know. I mean, I don't have information.
Yes.
But looking at it in an intelligent way, you can see that the 80 Mantuakaraya, Yapuri Kwedra Kana Babanga na Gachagua. That is to give Gachagua power he doesn't have. Yes. I think he get to ililipuka from that funeral.
Tukirekeria Prof tutage wetu Meru kidogo. Former Meru governor Kiraitu Murungi na rali State House na antu baliuga na mbere ja State House Kiraitu na araringite tuma mono including we na ashora we atuga Meru neti na akwenye mera State House bena mokoro epirisira na antu bali
Pazo vokan kwere me I didn't agree na statement ire Kiraitu
kwa Meru neti giome
awere Meru has been sidelined politically. Utemegua Meru is sidelined politically na ina deputy president who is a Meru. That is the highest you can be. You can be. So that one was not a proper statement.
Yes.
So number two, I mean now we don't know what Kiraitu went.
No ri shirimbi to mami kidozi statement na inyiriria mono.
I think ina ngui ile cha trigare.
Na ngui ile cha trigare kiba no ateta mo.
I think very likely go and propose it barewa. So, and you know, Kiraitu has exercised power for very long in Meru,
Yes.
And there is nothing as bad to most human beings as you losing that influence.
Kiraitu have any influence?
No, right now, I don't think so. No, because I was aware that before the minister, for example, was appointed Minister of Water,
Yes.
they thought they had proposed someone else who was not taken. That is how you know you don't have influence.
Yes.
What proposing?
Okay,
so, but he made noise effectively,
Yes.
which it appears to have now worked. Since he was invited,
Yes.
we don't know what they discussed there, but it has worked. It has meant, because you see, Meru, when you talk about the east of Mount Kenya, you are just talking about Meru.
Yes.
Because the others is just more very little addition to the block.
Yes.
But now the question is whether Kiraitu still in Meru, people respect him. Because, you know, he is not like the other politicians. First of all, Kiraitu, when he had the power, he put Antoa Meru, but he put them.
Yes.
Okay? Na baikira ngwe nene.
Yes.
Ata barabange bauma odari. Ude muntu kinya badiete.
Yes.
Kinyomwe. So he was very effective. And therefore, Kiraitu has a lot of respect in Meru. Even now, even when he has no power, he is still more respected than the others.
Yes.
Okay, so this the government has probably realizing that, you know, let's deal with the Kiraitu. And that tells me that the Gawera is in trouble.
Makeja kundira Kiraitu. Well, gwikaba mpa kuona Meru through Kiraitu influence yoka mutaka thai.
I think so. I think because he also Kiraitu is a bit over, he may be able to advise them to finish the project in Meru. Because Vakadiria project in Meru,
Yes.
The Meru will have no problem with the government. Not in just employment. For me, the employment won't cut it. It's just like the Giguyus have ignored all these ministers. Right now, not how many people back on my cover and the ministers in Mwanja Trigari Neruto.
Yes.
So Ginya Meru, the employment won't be it.
Lakini bando Meru bengi bemivyu baluga Kiraitu kapate kwenda muthako uju muga these young Gen Z uju minister tha iji na kire bate kuona kireta that image ya Meru ira baringenda bengi baluga Kiraitu wa kwenda mwana wa buto ajukia giti kiu aru I mean ni otoku ire Meru.
Teko thone Kiraitu can go that low. No, I think Kiraitu has more an intelligence ya atimea. In fact, mwana wake yakuvuto agenda Kiraitu anengorongwe. Kiraitu is finishing Meru. Agodira. Because you see, agoya ronde. Agora atuana. So I think Kiraitu knows that. Kiraitu is not. He's a very brilliant Kenyan.
Yes.
Kili is a very brilliant Meru.
Yes.
I think Kiraitu went there for bigger things. And even bigger things, we don't know. I don't want to imagine that the Kiraitu went there so that this boy can lose his job. I don't think so. Of course, Meru right now, it doesn't have a significant person because this young man, Otemeo Mutuma.
Yes.
Otemeo Mutuma itakwariria.
Atira rambanya rare na akuru.
Then they know Ginya complaint tira bari ni Ginya Mount Kenya on there.
Yes.
Ne Ruto got this small little guys as a marionette.
Yes.
Because they can't pull a punch. Okay?
Yes.
So now this young man having been appointed there, Agaruto, because Kiraitu was in the State House,
Yes.
Kiraitu are going to create permanently. So I think he went there for bigger things.
Yes.
Maybe for projects.
Do you think Kiraitu no may get a status for project? At his capacity now as an president citizen?
I think at that age, Kiraitu has reached, he can do that. People, intelligent people, I don't want to say old because stupid people grow old. An intelligent person like Kiraitu has reached a level where he may want good things for Meru. He may want a legacy. for Meru. I don't think you would go there for someone is sacked. That one will not be it. So I'm assuming he went there for something good. Like for example, let me just give you an example because I probably don't know.
Yes.
If he goes there to say why did this the way you treated Gachagua, you know that will derub Meru.
But you know we do what even da igambara kawira they to differently. Nerantu baga celebrate kuma tariki 18 which now didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what they are saying. Now if you went there to complain, to tell him, look, we are not appreciating what you are doing.
Yes.
Because the Gachagua, this thing can fit in the four corners of Gachagua's case. But he's indifferent. How come? You understand?
Yes.
So can you guarantee us that in the match? Because let me tell you, the power that guy has is immense. That's why we are complaining about those statements.
Yes.
Because the power is immense. Akitaka kumaliza hiyo kitu leo inaisha.
So with you Kiraitu State House yakagwatanira na thirikari then Kawira ali ndene trouble.
Well, yeah, because you see, Kiraitu is convinced that Meru has lost the last 2 years. And there's not Kiraitu. I think the whole Meru is convinced that we have lost the first 2 years. So I can prevent the loss of 3 years. That's accredited to him if he is able.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because that will be bigger. Because now the billions which come to Meru in the next 3 years, at least they can be used. Okay? That would be more significant than going to look for a job. Because the job, even though it's good, usually is for you and your family.
Yes.
And if you are a good person, you may hire a few other as using that in job.
Yes.
If you are a good person, because you know people has gotten big jobs in government, and they worked out without employing anybody. So that one has no value. You understand? To the community, has no value. So if I see Kiraitu there, me I would think that he has gone for something bigger than a job. Yeah.
Well, maybe to kirikiria no kwirigira CS former CS Peter Munya no bomba ko mention maybe omba washoke thirikari Kenya kwanza kumaro kalindu kwa yaka Munya aitambo.
I think that would surprise me the way I know Munya. Although there is nothing surprising about the politicians because they don't seem to have it.
Yes.
To have it, you know, is to have an agenda, to have a plan.
Yes.
And to have something you sincerely believe in it, like Abraham Lincoln in America. He believed that you cannot have a country that is have free and have slave.
Yes.
He lost election 9 times, but he stuck to that until he was elected.
Yes.
Then he emancipated the slaves, and the country went to war. Okay, but he was able to win the war because he was. So our politicians, they don't believe in anything. They just believe in money. So I don't want to put my, but they are at least, I know Munya is a very proud person.
Yes.
I ain't doubt. I'll be shocked in other ones that he can actually. Because, I mean, if he went in the beginning, maybe it's okay.
Yes.
But right now, at this stage, when everything is so clear, that would surprise me.
Wow.
Because everything is very clear.
Wow.
But I wouldn't be surprised though for the president to go looking after him because he was a governor.
Yes.
So the president would have the idea that he controls somewhere in Meru. But I can guarantee you right now, there's nobody who is controlling anybody in Kenya.
Yes.
And I think it's the, other than Raila Odinga, there is nobody now who can come to you and tell you I control this community.
Yes.
The only person who go around Gachagua is control. Raila will always maintain control ya Nyanza.
Yes.
He's always have control there.
Wow.
He is able to change them, I don't know. But even him, the control of Gen Z's Nyanza one could be doubtful.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But otherwise, that one as a control.
Yes.
You know, when we talk about leadership, a leader, the definition of a leader is somebody with the followers.
Yes.
It's like in Jesus. People follow you.
Yes.
Sometimes at their own cost. Okay?
Yes.
Now, the only leader they have in Kenya is Raila Odinga.
Yes.
The other people are supporters. There is a difference between that.
Yes.
If, for example, Gachagua with all the Mount Kenya, you are saying now is basically the kingpin.
Yes.
If he says he wants 1 million people in Uhuru Park tomorrow, Gachagua says that, first people will ask who is paying for the transport. Okay. Number two, what are we supposed to do when we arrive? We arrive there. If Raila says he wants 1 million people in Uhuru Park tomorrow at 9, 3 a.m., they will be there.
Yes.
Okay, that is what is called the followership.
Yes.
So because he has the followership, he can control that region. Nobody else in Kenya can claim to control anywhere.
Wow.
Trust me.
Thank you so much, Prof. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, toka ina Professor Naituli tu kwa raia no ni Mwenda Saba TV na nibeta kwa Mwenda Saba.
Tumaini safari yetu tuko pamoja, kila sauti, kila ndoto inang'ara kwenye kioo cha Mwenda Saba TV.
This is Mwenda Saba TV.